Happy Friday, everybody. I'm excited to be here. It is Friday before the holiday weekend, and I'm glad you can join me to talk about all things LinkedIn. Again, my name is Lee Nyes. My website is Lee Nyes Coaching, and I'm glad to have you here. Let's talk about getting your LinkedIn profile up and ready and standing out so that you can get that dream career that you deserve. So I have done a lot of work with clients on their LinkedIn profiles, and I have seen the tremendous power of using LinkedIn to get your dream career. And today I thought I'd start talking about the basic elements of your LinkedIn profile and what you need to do to get started. Now, if you're watching this later, I encourage you to go to my website, fill out the information on the front page, and get your own copy of the LinkedIn checklist. You can download that document and sit with it when you have some time, when you're not working or if you're not busy, and really dig into your profile and make a standout LinkedIn profile. So, a LinkedIn profile is your LinkedIn page. It's the page that people can connect with, interact with. It holds all of your information, and it's another place that you can see your posts and where you've responded to things. And it also helps you look at different analytics and allows you to connect with other members on the platform. So, to create your great LinkedIn profile, there's 10 things that you're going to have to do. The first thing is get a great profile photo. So spend some time and maybe some money getting a professional headshot done, or have someone take a really good photo with your camera, do a really good selfie, but make sure it's a very clear photo of you. Traditionally, it's a head-on picture of just your face, basically, and really shows off who you are, your personality, a little bit about your style. It has been shown that users who have a profile photo get anywhere between 40 to 60% more engagement than someone who does not have a profile photo. So make sure you get a great photo. Next, I want you to think about your banner image. So this is the image that goes behind your photo on your page. It's very similar to on Facebook. You've got that banner image. Now, this should be something professional. It should be something that represents your brand or your website or your service or simply something that you enjoy that kind of reflects your own personality. Now, there's many ways to do this. You can use a photo that you have and upload a photo. It will give you the ability to crop the photo and edit it so that it fits appropriately. Or you can design your own or have someone design it for you. I encourage you to check out Canva. Canva is a great place for you to create your own custom image, and the free version of Canva is great. I use it for everything. You can actually do a LinkedIn banner on Canva for free. You can design your elements, you can put on text, whatever you would like to do. So that is the second element. The third element for your profile is creating a custom URL. So when you get on the LinkedIn profile, it will automatically assign a link to your page. It will have your name and then it'll have some sort of combination of letters and numbers, just some random generated code. You're going to want to get rid of that random code. So on your profile in the top right corner, it'll say edit public profile and URL. You want to go into there and then edit that link to whatever it is that you want to do. Normally, people just use their name because it's easy to remember, easy to recognize. You could also use something unique if it represents your brand or something that you're doing, but you're going to want to update that. The fourth thing that you're going to want to do is think about your headline statement. So just below your name, you're going to see some text. And what LinkedIn will do is if you fill out your profile completely, it will pull the title of your most recent job that you've listed on your profile. So whatever that is, if you're an instructional designer, it will say Lee Nyes, instructional designer. You can edit your title, and you might want to do this for a variety of different reasons. You may want to share your ideal job title. You may want to share a custom message. For example, if you're selling a product, you may want to say, I sell this to help people do this, for example. But you're going to want to make that stand out. If it simply says program manager, it's not going to give people a great idea of what you do. So think a little bit about that headline statement and what you want it to show. Next, you have the ability to put in a little profile in your About section. This is where you get to talk about who you are, what you do, what you want to do. A lot of people don't do a lot in their About section, but it can be very very popular, because people will come to your profile and then go to your About section to figure out who you are and what you do. So instead of just kind of regurgitating your resume and say, I'm doing this at this place, make it unique, make it stand out. Look at some of the LinkedIn influencers and see what they've done with their About section. Talk about your accomplishments, talk about your goals, your dreams, talk about something that really speaks to you. Next, in the professional experience section, this is where you're going to put what you've done, what you've accomplished over time. You can connect your professional experience with a company. You can pull in their logo, and then it'll automatically fill in the details for that company. You don't want to replicate your resume in the professional experience section. You're just going to want to put a little bit about what you did, what you accomplished. Keep it short, keep it sweet and simple. In the next section, you have the opportunity to get recommendations. A lot of people don't use this section, but it can be very powerful. The more people you have speaking about what you have accomplished, it provides some legitimacy and it creates some trust among the other members. So what you can do in this section is you can reach out to some of your colleagues, people that you admire, and you can actually write recommendations for them. You can go to their page and say, submit a recommendation, and it will automatically be sent to the individual to approve, and then it will show up on their website. Now, by recommending others, it's a great way to get people to recommend you in return. So I recommend doing that. I recommend recommending. Go out, do that for somebody else, and then in return ask if they would recommend you. And it's a great way to build your profile. Next, skills. This is a really important section because it shows off what you can do for a potential employer or what you have done in your current role. So you can choose from a list of skills. You can add your own skills. And once you've had those skills completed, you can ask people to endorse those skills. So very similar to recommendations. Go visit some of your colleagues' pages, some of your friends, endorse them for some of their best skills, and then ask them in return to do the same for you. And over time, you'll start to see that the skills that are ranked the highest will come to the top of your profile. So you're going to want to make sure that the skills you want shown at the top are the ones that people are endorsing you for. Finally, your accomplishments. There's a section on LinkedIn for you to fill out the accomplishments that you've had. Feel free to do whatever you want. If you're a great dog walker, hey, include that too. Who knows? Maybe someone thinks that's a great skill to have. Go in and add those accomplishments, whatever they may be, languages, awards, service opportunities. And the nice thing about any section of your LinkedIn profile is that you can always go back and edit, delete, change whatever it is you want to do. I regularly look at my profile and make tweaks here and there based on what I'm seeing and how people are interacting with me. So it's something that you can always do. Again, your LinkedIn page should not simply be your resume. It's a lot more powerful than a resume, but you have to pay attention to each individual section and know how to work with each section appropriately to maximize the value of those components in your LinkedIn profile. So there you have it, a quick summary of the various sections on your LinkedIn profile. Visit my website, sign up to receive your very own LinkedIn checklist, and then reach out to me. Ask me to take a look at it. I'm happy to give you some feedback. And then stay tuned. This fall, I am going to have a course that will cover LinkedIn Essentials for Job Seekers. So this will be a comprehensive, self-paced course for you to know how to leverage LinkedIn to get your job. And I know from personal experience and experience of others that I've worked with that LinkedIn is the place for you to build your career, to make those connections, make those networks, and get that job. So thank you for being here. Have a great day, and check out leaneyes.com when you have a chance.